in South Africa, platinum miners are warning of a possible resizing of the industry. So the global economic downturn and domestic challenges persist as mining executives gather at the Joburg in Bada this week to tackle challenges facing the industry. The country's power supply challenges and the potential impact of sanctions against Russia could see the biggest production decline. As featured in this report, the price of commodities are expected to register their biggest decline this year since the COVID-19 pandemic, which could spell bad news for this sector. And here's more details of that in this report.
South Africa's platinum sector has been riding a commodities wave, but falling metal prices could change that, as miners warn of possible job losses over the next 18 months.
Most of the miners are taking strain, whether it's in the PGM sector, whether it's in the copper or the iron ore sector, coal. There's obviously constraints in logistics and so on. So, but I think we must also not be overly focused on today. But there will obviously be some pain, and companies will have to just manage through this downturn.
Power supply challenges in South Africa and the potential impact of sanctions against Russia could see the biggest production decline since the COVID-19 pandemic from the world's biggest platinum producers.
We must not forget about the incredible increase in costs that the industry has had to pick up, and we've been fortunate with high commodity prices to be able to stomach increases in electricity costs. We've been able to stomach load shedding and not having the right productivity. But eventually these things all come together almost in a perfect storm.
The industry, meanwhile, is working with government to fix infrastructure challenges, and at the center of it, an energy action plan to address chronic shortages put in place over a year ago.
The outlook looks a little bit better. It's not, of course, ending load shedding. Ending load shedding is still way off, but we're working towards reducing the damage that load shedding does and ensuring that we have sufficient amount of energy on the grid.
That, coupled with the seriousness of energy, transport, logistics, and crime and corruption, which has led to grey listings and all sorts of things, we have the right environment, we have the right burning platform now to make a difference. And the energy stream, which has been going about a year, has made a big difference.
The dilapidated rail network, which has significantly impacted exports, is also being urgently addressed.
It is about unlocking and ensuring that our freight logistics system can improve and we get the efficiency gains that are needed again. Or we're going to see significant unintended consequences, which has already played through. High levels of trucks that are transporting coal and iron ore on our roads, damaging the road network.
Miners are confident that restoring the country's infrastructure will take some of the sting out of the global slowdown and hopefully improve production along with dwindling investment. Najma Abdirizak, CGTN.